NTTV presents North Texas Now.
Hello and welcome to a spooktacular episode of North Texas Now. I'm Andy Edwards.
And I'm Suzanne Barzan.
What are you doing?
Okay, Andy, I was just trying to scare you. So obviously we left our Union home today to be at Six Flags over Texas Fright Fest to enjoy the tricks and treats of Halloween. And right now we're on the set of Arania's Nightmare.
Right here in the heart of Six Flags over Texas at the David Blackburn Southern Palace.
We have such an exciting and spooky show in store for you guys, let me tell you. And Andy, do you remember I had that fear of animals a while back and I overcame it? This is such an exhilarating... Okay, hold on. What was that? That was like a blackbird. Is that bird supposed to be in here? Anyways, today's show is all about helping you overcome your fear. You know, like of haunted houses, maybe ghosts, some of the spooky things about Halloween.
What are you talking about? I'm golden when it comes to scary stuff. I mean, that's like my thing. Throw it at me. Witches, ghouls, ghosts, haunted houses, you name it, I'm good.
Really? Okay, I'll remember that. I'll hold you to that.
Let's switch gears here for a second. I thought I just saw you backstage. What were you up to?
Well, obviously, Andy, you can't have Halloween without makeup. So, you know, that was one of the first places I had to hit up. Check it out. Boom. Hey guys, so what better way to get into the Halloween spirit here at Fright Fest than by learning how to look like scary Halloween creatures? Let's face it, it takes a lot of makeup during the season of Halloween, and my next guest makes up over 70 faces a day. Come on, I'll show you. Dawn Hall, thank you so much for joining me.
Hello.
We have our talent here, and he's getting his Halloween makeup on here. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing.
This is one of the Dead Man's Party, the ones that dance around the park, and so they are wearing skull makeup this year, and so we're gonna start. We did a white base, and we're gonna do down the neck white, and then we add the black features to him so that he looks like a skull.
Wow. And
this is alcohol-based airbrush paint, so when they go out and they sweat, it stays put pretty much. Sometimes we have to do touch-ups, but it stays better than something that's not alcohol-based.
And I've got to ask you, you know, obviously it takes a lot of work putting the makeup on. What's the process behind taking the makeup off? I don't think the eye makeup remover cloths are going to
Yeah, this one can probably tell you.
Oh man, Pond's definitely. Lots of Pond's and makeup wipes.
Just like
alcohol.
Wash on the alcohol
Scrubbing.
there. Just, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And Dawn, how long have you been doing this with Six Flags Fright Fest?
This is my 5th year.
Wow.
So, and I love it. It's my favorite job of the year.
So when you guys are, I guess the process before getting the models all dolled up and the makeup, do you guys sit down and design, I mean, how you're going to go about doing the makeup, or who puts that together?
We do that kind of before the season starts. Usually I sit down with Robert Keith, who runs all this and makes it work. He's like the gel that holds it all together. And we talk about what characters are going to be being done, what the makeup for the dancers is going to be, who the street characters are going to be, and then from there I kind of dream it up and work on it, and they'll give me a list of the houses and what the rooms are going to be and what the characters are going to be, and so it kind of goes
And then
like
you'll go
that.
ahead and put in your creative magic.
And then I tell these guys, hey, you know, let's do something like this for this room, and so forth and so on.
So for the people at home who are getting ready for the Halloween season, I mean, obviously they may not have the tools to go all out like this, but what are some tips that you can give them when they're getting ready for Halloween, and makeup tips, that is?
You know, one of the biggest ones is when you go to the Spirit or whatever, you know, Halloween store, you go buy your makeup, they're going to have grease paint. And if you want it to stay put, you need to powder it really well with a translucent, like, see-through powder, and if people will do that, they'll be so excited because they won't lose their makeup like they normally do.
And it won't melt in this hot weather.
Right, because the powder kind of seals it onto your skin.
So it's kind of like modern day makeup. I know I have to put on a translucent powder with my foundation.
Right.
So that makes sense. So Dawn, tell me, what is your favorite part about Halloween and Six Flags Fright Fest?
Probably getting to know all the people. I mean, I know that's a boring answer.
And you see a lot of them a day. So.
Yeah, and a lot of them repeat. So I like to get the ones that come back year after year, and kind of like this one's been here several years, and watch them kind of grow up from being teenagers to like young adults. And yeah, I'm kind of dorky like that.
Yeah, look at his face. I'm starting to get freaked out. Any last thoughts that we should know about this look here?
Well, we're gonna put teeth.
Teeth on the mouth.
Yes.
So he has to keep his mouth closed when he's out there.
Well, no, they kind of walk around and talk, but that way, when they have teeth, yeah.
You did this so fast. I don't know how you did that. It's the magic of makeup.
Awesome.
Well, Dawn, thank you so much for your time. I'll let you get back to work. I know you're super busy.
This set is so cool, Suzanne.
Awesome. Kind of spooked out.
All right, but the makeup, like, you're not really used to that kind of side of makeup, right?
No, I wasn't, but being backstage and seeing it was such a cool experience, Andy.
I'm kind of surprised you're not done up like a witch or a zombie or anything like that.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Andy? Can you imagine me dressed up as a witch and going around Six Flags scaring people? No, I don't need the costume for that.
Well, you better get used to it, because a little bit later, we're gonna go to a haunted house.
No, I didn't commit to that. No, we're not 100% sure yet. Maybe, Andy.
Oh, well, you need to stick with us, because when we come back, I'm gonna try and convince Suzanne that haunted houses, they're not all scary. They can be fun, too.
All right, we'll see if Andy can convince me. Stay with us.
I don't know.
Oh my God, don't get so close.
Ooh.
Andy, very funny.